What's up, guys? Trust everyone is doing very well. Charlie, guys, today I'm gonna give you people very important topic. This thing, Charlie, this thing has been happening among we the guys and then the ladies themselves. It's a personal thing. Charlie, guys, will you ever invite your ex into your wedding or your marriage ceremony? This is the question, guys. Will you ever invite your ex into your marriage ceremony or your wedding? Will you even invite? Will you try and invite? Okay, well, for me, or to my perspective, or to my own understanding, I see it on a twofold. Like, I see it, yes, yeah, you can invite your ex at your marriage ceremony, and you can choose not to invite your ex at the same time at your marriage ceremony. All this depends on how you guys broke up. Yeah, someone will say, "Hey, this guy, why is what is wrong with him?" Yeah, it's true. All depends on how they break up and how it ended, honestly. Because if you are having a lady and you didn't break up well with her, automatically, or if you're having a guy and it didn't end well, like in a massive like chaos or chaotic way. I mean, you can't go back and then be doing other things. But back to the topic, man. Guys, will you ever invite your ex at your wedding? Will you ever try and invite your ex at your wedding? Charlie, that thing be serious, oh. Yeah. As I said, my from my point of view, I see it to be yes, yeah. Yeah. Only one answer, humanity. Humanity answers everything. Humanity answers everything. You know, you don't need to put some anger or some jealous or some I honestly don't get it, man. You just have to be free. You just have to be by yourself or be on yourself. And then, Charlie, where are we taking this world to? You can invite your ex. As I said, it's on twofold. What is your ex? Your ex is a human being like you. Your ex is not your enemy. You decided, the two of you are grown up. You decided that, okay, we want to enter into a relationship. And maybe, probably, I don't know the kind of terms and conditions you guys went to. Maybe you decided, okay, let's go into contract relationship, like let's date for 5 years. Probably in the Africa here, we see relationship as like a journey that at the end of the day we will do what we will have to end up by, I mean, getting married, or yeah, getting something better out from it, or children or something, like, you know so if it doesn't end well and the fault is from the guy. Let's take, for example, now is the guy who is going to marry, and among all his friends, he believes that, oh, this lady I dated didn't do anything bad to me, so I will choose to invite her, or we still vibe, like we are having a good vibe and things. And so because of the vibe, and because there's nothing, he doesn't think that maybe something wrong will happen. Let me just give her an invite to my marriage ceremony. I see nothing wrong with it. Depending, as I said initially, depending on the kind of relationship you have with the person and what happened when you were dating. If you believe that, okay, I'm me the guy, I'm the fault is from me, like I caused everything that happens to us. If you believe that you are the cause of everything or all the problems, fine. You can do what you can admit to the fact, and then maybe probably you apologize to the person, give the person an invite because you've seen a different woman. you know but on the other hand, it's not easy, oh, guys. You are going to invite your ex, someone that you've been in relationship with, that maybe she see you as the future husband, and at the end of the day you are going to marry a different girl. Can't you get to think about it? It wouldn't be easy for you, man. It wouldn't be easy for you guys. With this school of thoughts, I can confidently say that to invite your ex to your wedding ceremony or your marriage ceremony or whatever, it is not good. Because if it didn't end up with you guys, and you guys were having certain problems, you try to advise your partner to stop certain behavior or certain things he or she was doing, then that wasn't helping, and he or she couldn't, and proceeded to cheat on you, to do whatever on you, and then at the end of the day, all these brouhaha, all these things happen. You have to understand that it didn't end well, and so because of that, there is an anger that has degenerated in an extent that if you invite such a person in your marriage ceremony, you may even find yourself wanting. You may even find a lot of problems in your marriage, honestly speaking, because this lady can pretend to be like, in this case we are taking it as is the guy who's getting married, right? So the lady can pretend that, okay, I'm in support of it. Why not? As I said initially, human matters a lot. So she would pretend to be like, oh, she's in support of you. Get closer to your wife, man. Then at the end of the day, she can create an enabling environment, a very, very effective environment to which she can even maneuver and get your wife's contact. At the end of the day, the pollution and the things you can say to your wife, a lot of people has been supporting certain marriages, and a lot of people also has been going to marriages because of revenge. Because of revenge, most people goes into marriage because of revenge. They may not love the person. Maybe probably he thinks that because your family member dated me and didn't treat me well, I would make sure that I would get your family member. So when I marry him, I will also pay it back to you, to him. So it happens, honestly. These things happen in a lot of relationship. Getting married and inviting your ex is a very big trait, but I don't see anything wrong with it. From my point of view, when you guys ended up well, and maybe probably you guys still vibe and you have an effective communication, but note that you will not know what is in the minds of the lady if you either fought from you, the guy. Other people can also read meaning into it, that maybe you want to mock them. For instance, she hasn't gotten married, right? So if she hasn't gotten married, then you're about to get married. What message are you carrying to the person? It means, it clearly states that you have left her to go and take a different woman, and the message you are sending to her directly is that she's not a marriage material. Get to think about it. She's not a marriage material. And it's even some others will even read a meaning to it as an insult. You get it? So it's not easy. On the two hands, when you take it like, oh, okay, it's good to invite. Well, as I said, depending on the kind of relationship, depending on how it ended up with you guys. If it ended up well, I don't have any problem. If it's even the lady who broke up with you, the guy, and you, the guy, you are not going to get married, why not? And they talk, like you still talk, you still vibe. There is nothing wrong with it. You can continue and then invite her. But if the fault is from you, the guy, man, you're gonna be careful, because anything can happen to you. Anything can happen to you. Now, if you got married to the lady and this woman is polluting your wife, you can imagine the kind of stress and the suffering you would go through in your marriage. Now you are committed. You've committed yourself. Let's say if it is court marriage, you did like courtship ordinance or something. What will you do? You will go, they will tell you the time is not due. You have to get to a certain stage or certain level of time before you can come there and then come and lobby for a divorce or something. You can just imagine the kind of emotional stress, the kind of suffering you will go through. So, in all, I see this topic in two folds. One is, it is good and other is not good, depending on the kind of reasons I have given. Thank you guys for being there and for listening to my video. If you like the video, you can like it, you can subscribe, and you can share. Thank you very much, and may the Almighty Lord bless you. Bye.